Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin from Nao Nails, and in this video we are going to do my nails. Look at my nails. Oh my god, they need doing because they need fills. We've done a reconstruction on this one in a previous video, but look at the growth and the mess and yes, the estate. So this is my right hand. I am right-handed, so I'm going to be using my left hand to do my right hand. So hopefully we'll take you on this journey and you'll learn lots on the way. So first of all, what I need to do is take off the bling. There is a fly in the studio, and if I get out of it, I will kill it. So sorry to all you people that may like flies and not want to kill them. Don't know who those people are, but this fly is annoying me. Right, so I've got my big podiatry nippers that I'm going to catch out at. See how I'm supporting this nail. We've got to support it. If I was doing somebody else's, you know, I would be holding their finger. I'm going to do the same with one hand. Check this out. Supporting with my thumb and my other finger, holding it. I'm going to come right in at the edges. Come on, get in. Look at that. So I'll crack the edges and it will just come off like that.
Wow.
Get these little micro beads off.
Is that Aquagel as well?
Yeah, bit of Aquagel, keeping all that on.
It's cool how it all came off together. Or was it one stone?
No, they were all little stones put together. I'll show you a little bit in more detail in a minute. Let me just get him off. Yeah, so we'll have a look at it, and you can probably see from the underside of it that they were pointy backs. And we used the Aquagel, and I just squished those pointy backs into the Aquagel and all the other little stones as well. There's some little micro beads in there. And because it's in, they're actually secured into that Aquagel, they come off quite easily in one piece, but only if you crack around the edges. This is a ceramic bit, and it's got a rounded end, so it's a safety bit. It's only a medium. It's not coarse. I don't want to go too crazy. I have got some that are like extra coarse. They're way too coarse. I would never use them really. I have tested them, but no. That is way too coarse.
That looks like something you would use at the Battle of Hastings.
Don't like using things like that on nails really. Too much. So I'm going to reverse the spin. So it's now rotating anti-clockwise, and that way I can pull from the cuticle down, kind of like I'm peeling a potato. I'm reversing the rotation because I'm using my left hand. You'll find that if you're right-handed, you'll use it in the forward motion. The rotation will go clockwise. And if you're using your left hand, you're going to reverse that rotation to anti-clockwise or counterclockwise, some people call it. I'm just going to get rid of that colour. Now we've got a bit of Aquagel on this one. That's there. We're going to get rid of that. So I like to do it this way first, so pulling down like I'm peeling a potato, and then I'll go in and reverse the rotation again, but I'll show you that in a second. I need a little bit more speed, because I'm not pressing on hard, skipping across the surface. Now with this one, I need to pull this way. Now the rotation's definitely going the wrong way because the bit will just run away. The handpiece will want to go that way, so I need to go back into a forward motion. Because I can't, holding it like that would be really uncomfortable. I need to hold it this way. Right, so I'm going to do the same with these now and just pull in this direction. Rotation is going clockwise. And I can really just clean these up now and get them looking a little bit better. Get all of that colour off. And while I'm doing this, I'm kind of thinning out the back. So I'm thinning out this area here, which is going to make it a lot easier for me to fill. It's all part and parcel of the prep. So now I've done that, I am going to do my cuticle. I'm going to come round with my little round bit. And that will just push back the cuticles as well and remove any dry skin off that cuticle as well. Which I have lots of. You always want that rotation pushing away from the nail. So you can see how I flip my finger round.
So you want to push them away from the centre?
Yeah.
So the centre of the cuticle towards the...
So away, 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 away.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's pushing it away. See, if I come in at this angle, see how it pushes the skin forward?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now if we come this way, so it forces it back.
Mm-hmm.
That's always going to be pushed. So that's what you need to be looking out for. I get quite a lot of dry skin, especially on this side of my thumb. So I'm just going to exfoliate that away. A light touch, you don't need to press hard. I'm going to do this on all the nails. I'm not going to do it on this one because I've already done this nail in a previous video. We did a reconstruction. I'm sure that Adam will link that below. So you can see I'm actually keeping this hand quite still, and I'm moving my right hand more than anything. Right, so what I've done is obviously the cuticle work like I just showed you. What we need to do is I need to make these nails a little bit shorter. I'm not going to do that until I've got product on, and I'll tell you for why. I'll tell you why. Because if I start filing this length, there is no support at the back here, is there? I want there to be full support at the back. We will take them down to about there. Kind of pretty much what's grown we're going to take away. And I want them to be a similar length to this. They might be a little bit longer than this, but I want this one short for obvious reasons. So now I'm going to use the 240 grit file and just smooth down that acrylic, and at the same time removing the surface shine from my natural nail. And because we've taken a lot of bulk away when we removed the gel polish, this won't take long to do at all. The flies back. So I'm going to do that on all the nails. I will check the side walls, so I will file those as well. But we're not going to do that free edge. So we can just make sure these side walls are coming in nice and straight. Let's dust those off. You can see where I haven't quite hit that section. See where that's not got any abrasions on it. So it is important to dust off and have a look at what you've done. Have you done enough work? That looks a lot better now. I'm going to wipe over with gel residue wipe off solution now. So I've dusted off, but this is going to get any of those little particles off. It's going to clean it all up. Look better already, don't they? Right, we're going to use natural beige, and we'll need the prep products. So we've got nail prep dehydrator. So we're going to dehydrate in that fill section. And then I'm going to use the Ultra Bond Acid Primer just on my natural nail. Picking up my bead with my right hand and then going into my left. And I'm just patting, slightly moving the product where I want it so I can put that apex back in as well. I'm going to fill this little section here because there's a little bit of a crack, so we're kind of repairing that as well. Clean my brush, let's tidy up this, smooth it out. I feel like I need a tiny bead just here, so a little bead in that section there, just filling that gap, and you can see that I've laid in that apex now as well. So at the minute they have no apex, so it's about maintaining your apex so you've got good strength and structure. So we're going to do that on all of my nails. I need to scoop that out, so see the shape's a lot better now. Do the same. Make sure you get right to those sides. Some people, when they do their own, struggle to get down those sides, but you need to get right down the sides because we don't want to create a weak point. That to set before we file. The thumb is definitely set, so we can go ahead and file that. So let's go in at the sides. Make sure they're nice and straight still, and we haven't disturbed them too much by adding too much product. Cuticle area, doing it very similar as I did when I was prepping. I'm moving my right hand. And we're going to take the length down. Again, I'm moving my right hand.
So as you take the length down, it's going to make the free edge thicker, isn't it?
Well, slightly, yeah.
So you have to then take that from the top.
Yeah, we need to remove anything that needs removing. It's not too bad because when I took the gel polish off, that kind of thinned it a little bit as well.
Oh, right, okay.
All right. So again, I'm making sure my arm is steady and I'm moving my right hand more than my left. Sometimes I move my left hand, sometimes that's like, it just happens because I'm moving this hand and this hand wants to move a little bit. But because I'm steadying it, it won't move too much. And I've changed the positioning of this file now just so I can rock my thumb like this to the curves. Check down the barrel of the nail so you can see if there's any thickness where you don't want it. It's a good thing to do. You're going to repeat the same filing on all your nails and then they should be far more uniform Go through that routine, and the more you do that routine, the more it'll just become second nature, and you won't even realise you're doing it. Right, so they're all filed. I'm just going to give them a light buff. Just to smooth them a little bit. Again, moving I'm going to do it on this one as well, even though this one's done already. So with a buffer, because it's a sponge buffer, it wraps around the nail. So can you see? It covers more surface of the nail. And because it's a soft grit, it's a finer paper than with a file. See how thin that paper is? So it flexes more and thick. This is a lot thicker, look. See? It actually smooths the nail. I want these corners a little bit softer, so I'm just going to flick my fingers onto the buffer just to round off that edge a little bit. Just softens that edge so it's not so sharp. Let's dust those off. I'm going to wipe over with gel residue wipe off solution. Smooth it out. It'll just get rid of any bits of dust that we haven't got off with the brush. See that little bit there, that corner?
Yeah.
I need to soften that because that could potentially lift. So I'm just going to go in with a 240 grit file and just really get into that corner. This is, on this thumb, this is my problem area. It's better. It's better. You can see I have left this one a little bit shorter because it is damaged. I don't want to make it too long. That's all explained in the reconstruction video. And now they are ready for gel polish design. I am going to put a bit of oil on, but obviously at this stage you could be putting your gel polish on, but because I'm not doing that quite yet, I'm going to put some oil on to just nourish that skin. I've been dehydrating those fingers. And there are. Ta-da! So there you are, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. Everything I've used today in this video will be listed below. And I'll see you in the next video. Keep watching. Bye-bye. For DIYers, isn't it there? Yeah. Oh, we just told you my nails.
I know. Sorry, just.
Do you want me to do that?
You just threw me there.
Oh,
My
Adam.
apologies. Sorry, you just.
Shut up, Adam. Let me do it again?
Yeah, go on. Sorry.